I think I'm live. I don't know whether I'm in focus or not. Is that better? Is that a bit more focused? I can see Lex. Hi, Lex. Lex is the only one I can see at the moment. I'm sure other people will be turning up shortly. Maybe, maybe not. Lex is much excited. I am much exciting Lex. Easily done. Doesn't take a lot to excite you, does it, Bab? Even snotty me is exciting to Lex, which is nice, isn't it? It's nice to be loved. Oh, there's some people. Good morning. Lisa, Nia, Chris, Laurel, Sam Polly, and Claire Board and Claire Count Juan. Good morning, everybody. Oh, and some more. Bear with. I'm coming. I'm coming to you. Hold your horses. Damien, Jason, Mike Dando, Mizzy, Tess, Deb, Julie Pearson, Claire Count 2. Claire Cairns, sorry, Claire Count 2. Joan Morris. I think I've said Joan already, haven't I? I don't know. Joan Morris. Shelley, Andrea, Janet Plant, Auntie Sue. Hello, Auntie Sue. Jules Verne and Jessie. Good morning, everybody. Oh, God. And Mandy Michelle, Katharine Graham, Claire James, Claire Count 3, Flipping Fantastic Finds Kelly, and Alisa Goldman. Good morning, everybody. How the devil are you? I get that out quick because as fast as I try to say it, more people come in. Good morning, Claire Riley, Claire Count 4. We're 4 Claires in and we're only been live 1 minute. That's good, isn't it? We are to the power of 4. Claire to the power of 4. Good morning, Lainey Ray. Good morning, Josh. No. Just no, you freak of nature. Good morning, Flipping Pains, which could be Jason, it could be Kelly, it could be Kelly and Jason together, you never know. Good morning, Linda Sutton, who says, finally watching you live on a PC rather than TV so I can say hi. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Hand painted by Claire. Claire Count 5. 5 Claires. We are Claire to the power of 5 and we are 2 minutes in. I think the record is 6, isn't it? And oh, Mike says, hopefully I get out of bed today as my hoist broke yesterday. Oh, fingers crossed for you, Mike. Hope they sort that out for you. Good morning, Shazad. Good morning, Heather the Treasure Pirate. I don't think I missed anyone, but if I did, good morning to you. How the devil are you? I hope you are all well. I hope you are all so much wellerer than me. Good morning, the gorgeous Aid Waldron, who is watching in bed with the flu virus. That's not what I've got. I've just got a cold. So you have my sympathy, Aid, because I'm annoyed enough and feeling sorry for myself enough about my cold, let alone the flu. I hope you feel better soon. Good morning, Christine Davies and Chris Tyler. I don't know. I thought I'd already said Chris, but maybe not. Tess has almost finished your tax return. Well done, Tess. Good morning, Cath Palmer. Oh, Cath says, crazy exciting day yesterday. My daughter had to go in for an emergency C-section. Kit Monroe Smith. Whoppingly excellent name. I love that. Kit Monroe. What a fact. That sounds like some sort of lock group. Kit Monroe was born at £3.15. Isn't it where we made 11 from? But unfortunately isn't doing well. I'm sure they will sort his breathing out. I'm sure, that they know what they're doing, don't they? Bless them. And it's amazing what pregnancies that simply wouldn't have been viable before now are out there wandering around being completely healthy adult humans. So congratulations on your I'm sure Kit Monroe is a boy. I'm sure that's a boy's name, but I suppose it could be either. Congratulations on your new grandchild, Cath. And I'm hoping. Oh, it says his breathing. Sorry, bit dozy head. I'm sure everything, and we'll fingers crossed that he's up and running very soon. Good morning, BCP. Long time no see. That rhymed. Good morning, Julie Skolick. Oh, Alisa says, oh God, it's gone. Sorry. Let me just say how impressed I am with the number of chat regulars who were in the Aussie Fire live stream yesterday. I was with my mother all day yesterday, and then I just literally missed the whole thing, and I'm so sorry, but I hope it went well, and I hope a lot of money was raised. I actually don't even know what the result of it was, but I'm glad that a lot of resellers and chat regulars were able to make that. Good morning, Bumblebee. Good morning, Stephanie Edgerton and Kimberly Byrne. And oh, Steph, yeah, I did see your comment on that. Thank you. Yeah. I don't think I've. Oh, good morning, Yvonne Lee. This is Deb Hughes' mum. Hello, Yvonne. And Joe Leek. I think I've got everyone. All right. If anybody else is going to come in, can you all just wait outside the door and come in a minute? Oh, I have been laid low with this cold all week. It's been I'm just sick of it. Poor Anthony yesterday had to leave the room because my cough was driving him mad. I said to him, I'm really sorry. It's also driving me mad. But yeah, Oh my goodness. Sam says the reselling community raised over 11k. That's fantastic. Well done, you lot. Well done, you guys. If there's somewhere I can still donate, can somebody let me know? Or do I need to go and watch the live stream? And is the information in there? Yesterday didn't happen. We were winding up some more of my dad's final affairs yesterday. So it was a bit of a long and stressful day all round. And yeah, just one of those days when other things don't fit. Good morning, Margaret Stewart. Good morning, Karin. Good morning, Antoinette Daly. And Joanna Hooker. This is just going to be the say good morning to everybody show, isn't it? Yeah, Josh is saying nana nap in a bit. I was nearly asleep over my breakfast. Well, I couldn't eat my breakfast. I mean, look at the size of me. Do I look like a person who normally can't eat their breakfast? I was just like, I've got no appetite. I can't taste anything. I can't breathe properly when I'm trying to chew. Can't be doing it. Oh, the links are in the live stream. Lovely. So if you missed it and you want to go over and make a donation or whatever, you can pop over to the live stream and look for the links there. It was on oh Christ, channel. My brain's gone fart. Sorry, I know it was 2 Aussie Thrifters, but was it on the 2 Aussie Thrifters channel or was it? Excuse me. Sorry, there might be a lot of that. It just catches in my throat and then I can't breathe. Sorry, I've lost the chat now. I don't. Yeah, was it on the 2 Aussie Thrifters channel or was it on one of the UK channel? I don't know which way around we're doing it. It was on the 2 Aussie Thrifters channel. Sorry, I'm really bleary minded. I'm really, really sorry. I'm just not properly human at the moment. Good morning, the monocle. Mike says, my 25-year-old niece was £1.12 born at 27 weeks. Some miracles were about it. So there you go. See, they just know what they're doing these days. Good morning, Becca Feddy UK. Becca Feduke. Lex says, how was my mum? She's limp after it, I think, and just a bit kind of drained of all emotion and energy and whatever. So I'll give her a ring in a minute and see how she's doing today. So sorry about the cough and the nose and all of that. Hi, Judy Parsons. Oh, this is grandson number 5 for Cath. He was transferred to the RVI in Newcastle. They've moved again to John Cooper in Middlesbrough. Don't understand why they need to move hospitals. They will have different departments, Cath, that are just more skilled and that know what they're doing. And so just the NHS is in a bad way, but they still know what they're doing. Bless them. They're still keeping us alive. Look at us. We're a very healthy country overall. Okay, where am I now? There you go. Kathy says, my husband was born very, very early. He was £1 in the size of your hand. He's now a hulking great man. Evidence of the pic of him in the sex suit and fathered an 11 8 ounce child. If you do not know what this reference is, you need to go and find Katharine Graham on Instagram. I can't. Are you just Katharine Graham there, or are you Katharine Reseller Graham? Anyway, he's going to find her on Instagram. She put in her stories this week that she had sold. One of her sales this week was a sex suit, and of course she put not mine, and I immediately sent her a message saying, well, you would say that. And she sent back, my husband did try it on before we sold it. And I said, and that pic didn't make it to Instagram, at which point she put the picture up. Katharine Reseller Graham is married to a very, very handsome hunk of man flesh, I have to say. He's a good-looking chap. That is a good-looking, well-built chap. And there you go. He was £1 when he was born. He weighed £1. So yeah, we're gonna be all right, Cath. We're gonna be okay. He's gonna be out there thrifting with you before you know it. Good morning, Patricia, mum of 5 sons. I've said good morning to Chris B, haven't I? And good morning, Julie Curry. I hope I haven't missed anyone. I'm sorry if I've missed you. It's absolutely, as you know, not deliberate. Good morning, Martina. I went to the car boot sale, which is why we're here. Oh, hello. Molly put my hand down and Molly put her head in my hand. Hello, sweetheart. You okay? There's a mooble. There's a mooble screwball. There she is. Went to the car boot sale. It absolutely belted down while we were there. Thank God it's mostly indoors. The barns were actually leaking. People were still getting wet even though they were indoors. But it proper... when you think, what the hell is that noise? And then you realise that's the weight of the rain is just thundering down. So I was glad I was in the barn at the time. Otherwise, I think I'd been washed away. Joe Leek says, my son was 9.5 weeks early, was £4, and he's now 6'4", happy and healthy. A Dendry, I sold some wheel trims the other day. They arrived damaged. The sheer anger in the message to me as if I'd sent them damaged. People are really odd, aren't they? People, yeah. Just remember that if you are abused in an eBay message, eBay will deal with that for you. Oh, sorry, Fandria. Apparently I missed Fandria. Good morning, Fandria. How the devil are you? And good morning, Tap Peddler, which is Derek, isn't it? And Tim Hedges. And good morning. Also, Tim's mum, Mary, if you're watching. Tim says, what a lovely set of mugs you are. I've not noticed them before. Sometimes the camera is about there and you don't get to see them. That's my dangerous mug tree, which I have to keep away from young Josh. Otherwise, he tries to smash them all up. Can't be trusted around a mug tree, can young Josh? But yeah, that's in fairness, it's proven to be the best and easiest way to store mugs for sale that I have yet found, despite the fact that you do have to be a bit careful not to knock the damn thing over. Lainey's after Catherine's husband's brother now. If there's a brother, I'm in there first. It says, oh my God, how did you manage the car boot? You must be Superwoman. I am better than I was, in fairness. This is the tail end of it now. It's just the annoying tickly cough and snot and everything now and again. But I couldn't have done, if it had been car boot on Wednesday or Thursday, I couldn't have done it because I just couldn't move. It's just like my bones are buggered. I don't know what's happened here. There's some kind of poison in my bones. I can't do anything. This week's waffle is poor to say the least. It's basically a week of me going, this is shit, isn't it? Julie says she's just back from the beach with the dog, and it's like a summer's morning there. I don't know where you are, Julie, but it's not like a summer's morning here, mate. Oh, apparently he does have a brother, but the complete opposites. Oh, that's disappointing. Josh says, keep away from mug trees and large lights and men too. And Jessie says, I should probably get a mug tree as I keep on buying them and not listen. I believe this was less than a tenner. I've had it a while now, but I bought it on eBay and I could probably find a link if I needed to. And I believe it was definitely less than 15 quid. Definitely. And it's basically a retail stand. Sorry, another cough coming. Basically a retail display stand, and it's just absolutely perfect for what I needed. Oh. Karen says, I'm actually proud of myself. I gave myself a kick up the bum this week before anyone else did. Got the motivation to get organised before going to Suffolk at the end of the month. Well done, Karen. You can do it. We believe in you. Okay. Where are we now? Oh, Rebecca says, I'm here, but I'm very tired of going to the loo. I must admit, I've been going to the loo a lot, where I'm drinking so much because of the tickly throat. I'm up and down from the loo every 2 minutes as well. Good morning, Tori. Oh, Kelly says, I saw Josh munching around, but didn't see him with anything. Did he get anything? He got a box of china, which he'd already taken to the car before I saw him, and then he did fill a bag, which no doubt he's filled it with horrible, horrible things, and a Pyrex teapot of all the bizarre things that he bought. Pyrex teapot. I didn't see you there, Kelly and Jason. Didn't see you at all. I got, at the car boot sale today, oh, Christ, I've got this and I've just smashed it to smithereens. I got two of these. I realised when I got them out of the bag that the plate is a little bit chipped, and I don't know if it was chipped when I bought it or whether I've chipped it, putting it in my trolley. It's entirely possible. I think it possibly was still, oh, the flipping shade chipped as well. That's brilliant, isn't it? Yankee Candle. Sorry about the light. Yankee Candle shade and plate, and they're both chipped. So that's brilliant. At least I only paid £1 for it. And then this is also another Yankee Candle shade. This is not chipped. This one, what size jar does this go on? I don't know. It's only got a small hole. But this is a Christmas one, so this one's not chipped. I will probably still sell that. I just won't get very much for it, but I paid £1, so it's not earth-shattering. I'm sorry, you really can't see anything in this light, can you? How about now? Can you see it now? How about now? How about now? Anyway, so they were £1 each. Okay. Alexa says 100 watching. Really? Is there 100 of you? Hang on while I scratch me back with me back scratcher. Basically, you've tuned in to watch me snort and sneeze and a scratch in my back. It's classy. It's classy is what it is. It's how all the celebs do things, you know. Good morning, Maria. Deb says I've got a raging headache. I hope it's not the start of a cold coming. Mine arrived on Tuesday, and all of Tuesday I felt a bit blur. And I was like, I don't know what's the matter with me. I don't feel very with it. I don't feel like I'm enjoying life very much. And then Tuesday evening, I was like, my throat is starting to go. My note, here we go. It's going to be a cold. Sure enough, Wednesday morning. Joe Leek says my January is going to be a nightmare. I'm moving in February, so I'm getting rid of sending to the Chaz shop all of my tat. I wouldn't get rid of my tat. I'd take it with me. How is everyone else's January going? Slow is what is coming. Josh says horrible notification incoming. What are you sending me, Joshua? And where should I be looking for this horrible notification that you're so proud that you're sending me? I don't know what he's doing. Okay. I also got, and didn't break, is this Sebastian? People who watch Disney films, is this Sebastian from Little Mermaid? Sorry, I think it's Sebastian. I've never seen The Little Mermaid. The only Disney films I've ever seen all the way through are Brave and Frozen. I've never seen any other Disney film, and I think Snow White once, many, many years ago, and Mary Poppins. But I thought I recognised him. I think he's Sebastian the Crab from The Little Mermaid. And I don't know how much he'll go for. I only paid £1. He's genuine Disney store. He's got his Disney store bum stamp, look. So I reckon he's quite large. I reckon he's going to be a 15 quidder. I'm not supposed to be buying plush anymore. I'm supposed to be cutting down on buying plush. Everybody's saying it is. Hooray, I knew something. Take a note, Mandy Michelle. I knew something. So yeah, quite pleased with that. Sorry, another cough. So sorry about this. Josh, what's this notification? I don't have a notification incoming. I've no idea what he's sending me. Something dreadful. Oh, PayPal invoice. Okay. Well, it hasn't come through yet. Bear in mind, I had box supplies off Josh. The first lot of boxes I had about 4 weeks ago. The second lot I've had at least 2 weeks ago. He hasn't invoiced me for them yet. I've never seen Dumbo. Dumbo would make me cry. I don't want to see Dumbo. Never seen Bambi. Bambi would kill me. Mandy says I know all the stuff. I know some of the stuff, not all of it. So yeah, so hopefully that should be a good 15 quidder maybe. I got a double layer Aladdin bento box food flask. These are always worth picking up. I was trying to explain it to Josh earlier on. Basically, it's insulated, and somebody's done that up really tight. And then you have the section at the top there with your screw-on lid, and then the bottom section unscrews, and then there's another screw-on lid in there. So you can basically have your meal and your dessert or whatever in there, or hot and cold, hot food in one section, cold food in the other, or whatever you want to do. And they're always popular. The double layer one's more popular than the single layer. BCP's warning me that Josh may have sent me a pic of his own Yankee candle. Josh wouldn't dare. Lex says Tangled and Enchanted are best. I've never seen either of them. Deb Hughes says if they made a Reese's cough mixture, you'd be better. If they made a Reese's cough mixture, I'd be overdosed. Joe Davies says, hi Carla, bless you, you've got this cold. My hubby does as well. It was like sleeping next to a radiator last night. I was so hot in the night. So hot. I'm literally got to the point where I'm just sleeping under one thin single layer because I'm just like, I'm dying, I'm so hot, I'm sweating, I'm feverish. And then this morning I was freezing. Okay. Yeah, Tori says a Tiffin. Yeah, they're called Aladdin bento boxes on the brand, but yeah, it's basically a Tiffin box. Yeah, absolutely. I might have seen Enchanted because that's not. Does Enchanted start off in real world and move into animation, or am I thinking of a different one? I'm not sure. Good morning, Cos. And I also got this. This is quite a nice pickup, I hope. This is a lovely Jacques Vert, if Sam's still there. Are you still there, Sam? Jacques Vert. Padding winter coat. It's got a polka dot design. It's got a faux fur fringing. It's got really nice fasteners on it. It's got side pockets. It's in beautiful condition. It's medium. And it was £6. Lady wanted 8. I offered her 5. We came in at 6. Sadly, she was a smoker, so it's going to have to be dealt with. I mean, I know people smoke, but could you not smoke naked so that your clothes don't smell? That would be helpful. Imagine if everybody smoked naked. You know when you drive past the pubs and all those cold people are stood outside? They'd be a lot colder, wouldn't they, if they were all nude? But it'd be more entertaining for the rest of us. Yeah, so that's going to... It's machine washable at 30 degrees, so that will be going in the wash. Because that smells very smoky. Josh says Jack Vert is lovely. Yeah, starts in cartoon and then goes real. Oh, I read it the wrong way around then. I thought I remembered it the wrong way. In fact, I might have seen that one. I may have seen that one. Aid Waldron says, should I admit that I like Enchanted? Absolutely, you're allowed to like whatever you like. Oh, the animated characters find themselves in the real world. Okay. Okay. But yeah, Disney films not really my thing, and I don't slate anyone else who does like them. They're just not really my thing. I like stand-up comedy. If I'm going to watch anything that's going to be an hour and a half long, I'd rather be somebody standing there telling me jokes, mostly. Anyway, and the rest of it is fill a bag. Oh, no, it isn't. That's a lie. I tell lies. Don't believe me. I come on these live streams and I just lie. Blatantly. Okay. After this bit, the rest of it's fill a bag. Let me show you this bit first. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Oh, I've got a PayPal notification. Wonder if that's from Josh. Yeah, it is. See how much he wants to sting me for. Fucking how much? You're supposed to get rates. Robin bastard. Excuse me. Excuse me again. One for luck. Excuse me very much. Okay. Alisa says, Carly, you buy Disney mugs to beat the band, yet you don't care for Disney movies. I don't buy them for me. I don't buy Disney mugs for me. I don't own a single Disney mug myself. I buy them because other people buy them off me. Okay, Jesse says, I've got to move into the kitchen, so he's moving on to his phone. Okay, Jesse, you do that. So those bloody book wraps, Josh, they're expensive. In fairness, he did warn me they were expensive when I ordered them, but I fucking love them. I love a book wrap instead of a box a lot of the time. If you're not sure what I mean, it's these things that when you order a book from Amazon, they come in these. And they're just so bloody good for sending stuff that they're worth the money, in my opinion. He's defending himself there, bless him. I know. I know it's mate's face, mate. I know you wouldn't rip me off. I know where you live, for starters. Okay. Oh, snot monster. Okay. So the rest of this... Oh, no, I was doing these, wasn't I? I'm so sorry about the snotting. I think it's vile. Do you think it's vile? I'm going to move the camera down so you're going to look at what's on the desk, I hope. This is what I bought. Now, I FaceTimed Lex and I was like, oh, look, all of these are £1 a pair. Which ones shall I buy? And she was like, I can't fucking see. You'll just have to buy the most sparkly ones. She said, if any of them are signed, buy those. But what she didn't take into account is the fact that I haven't got my new glasses yet and I'm still blind as a bat. So I just did what she said and bought the sparkly ones. I got anything that looked 80s. I can't see any signatures on any of them, but like I said, I can't see with my eyes at the best of times. So I got these. These look like ears. Why would you want earrings that look like ears? That's weird, isn't it? And then I got these. These ones are kind of like Harlequin kind of. I can't remember what those are called. Aurora Borealis kind of glass. These ones I just thought were unusual. They've just got a kind of little tiny panel of purple swirly shit in there. Now I'm going to put that's my keyword, by the way. They've got purple swirly shit going on. And then these ones are a bit blingy as well. And they're all sort of 80s-ish. And they were all £1 a pair. So I thought I'll spend a £5. I realise every fucker's getting into jewellery. And I don't know why I'm doing it as well. Apart from the fact that I might just be a sheeple. That might be what it is. But, you know, I hadn't bought very much today. So I thought I'd give it a go. I don't intend to start buying jewellery bags and whatever. Because I won't know what I'm looking for when I get them open. But who knows? If one pair is worth more than a £5, I've got my money back, haven't I? Josh is a bit blingy, great keyword. Sparkly shit, that's what's going on. I'm sparkly shit. Right, I'm taking you back. Hang on. Kai, could you take your face out of that bag? Kai, out of the bag. Thank you. He does love getting his face in a bag. Let me just sharpen you back up again. That didn't work, did it? Shout when I'm sharp. Am I focused? Will I do? Oh, and Lex is going live after this with her jewelry, so I should probably bugger off quite soon. These are all clip-ons, by the way. I don't know if I said that. They're all clip-on earrings. Some of them have got proper ear mank in them, so that's nice, isn't it? That's a delightful thing. Lex, do you clean these things, or do you send them out with the ear mank on them? Are people fussy about ear mank? I bet Lex cleans them. She does everything properly, doesn't she? Steve's in. He says, just pop in case you're sending me any poo. I don't know what you mean, Steve. Who would do that to you? What, darling? Oh, okay. Catherine's going to watch Lex when she's in the bath, apparently. She's clarified that it could be Catherine who's in the bath, not Lex. I'm not sending you any poo this week, Steve. I've sent you your dose of poo. I don't feel the urge to send you any more just yet. But if I find any more, I might. And you might end up with loads. Lex says she charges extra for ear mank, but she does clean them. So yeah, they're all quite nice. And when Lex comes, she'll have a look and go, no, they're all shit. Why'd you buy them? But ho hum, something, dip me toe into something different. Kelly says she's got a big tub of jewelry, but she hasn't got a clue about it. Sell it to Lex. Oh, Stephanie's just thinking about what I said about standing naked smoking. She can't see it somehow. Okay, so everything in this bag, this was fill a bag. I paid £3 for the bag. I didn't fill it. Josh is, I'm horrendified. What the fuck, Carla? That's not a word. Horrified. Horrendified. Hi, BB. Horrified by Josh eating dry toast and a dry roast dinner, but not as horrified as he is by me doing fill a bag and only filling half of the bag. He's deeply offended by that. Silent Heron's put up an ear and a poo. Ear poo. Ear shit. Yeah, he's deeply horrified by me not filling the bag. Okay, so in the filler bag, I got a snowman. It is a snowman cake thing. I don't think it's branded, and I know it's the wrong time of year for buying snowman cake things, but I liked it, so I bought it. So you would make a snowman shaped cake, and then you'd stand him on top of an ordinary cake. I thought that was novel. That went in. That's probably getting me £3 back on its own. I got 2 pairs of stockings. It occurred to me the other day that I frequently see stockings in filler bag, and I never pick them out. And that if I did, I could just do a job lot of stockings, really, and probably make some money that way around. So, yeah. So, Marks and Spencer Natural Tan, which is the one that Granny's wearing, isn't it? And some Aristock in slate grey. If they're going in filler bag, they essentially cost nothing, do they? So, Baby says, "What time do we finish? Is that me? What time do I finish? When I'm done. I'm usually on for about an hour. However, if I'm boring you, I could go sooner." 2 mugs. One is just a simple Teletubbies, and one is a Snoopy Christmas one. Actually, it's not Christmas. It's just post Christmas depression, so it's a post Christmas one. 2 mugs for my mug tree. One sadly empty Radley purse dust bag. Sadly, no Radley purse to go with it. Couldn't find the Radley purse, although I did rummage and have a look. Oh, what's that? It's got a doll shoe in it of all the weird things to pull out. A doll shoe. Again, funnily enough, the dust bags do sell, although you're not meant to sell them on their own. eBay get funny about you selling them on their own. But at some point, I might get a nice Radley purse that goes in it, mightn't I? Okay. Mandy says she used to have to wear those granny tights with her Woolworths uniform. Cool, you're going back now. And Frankie's Fine says, yeah, Pantyhose is a slow seller, but sells mostly to men. Well, I don't care. Men can wear my stockings. Not my stockings. That would be weird. Joan Morris would like to know what is the most I've got for a mug. And the answer to that, Joan, is £50. I've sold 2 mugs for £50. Not 2 mugs for £50. I've sold 2 individual £50 mugs. So they're few and far between, I have to say. But yeah. Yeah, 2 individual mugs for £50. Phoebe, I'm a bit worried by what time do you finish and where do you live? It just sounds a bit like you want to meet me and walk me home from work. Josh says, what's the dangly silver thing on the mug tree? That is fairy lights to go on a background for filming videos. And the reason it's hanging on the mug tree is because when it arrived, it was the most tangled fucking thing in creation when it came from Amazon. And I sat here and untangled it, threaded it onto a pencil and hung it on the tree until I'm ready to hang it onto the backdrop. So it's just hanging there so it won't tangle back up. I picked up this little pencil case. It's not any particular brand. It's not worth having in any way, but I liked it. It's polka dots, and I'll probably carry it in my handbag with some of my bits of junk in there. I tend to have all the stuff in my handbag in little pouches and boxes, so that if I'm looking for something, I just go for the right pouch or whatever. So I just liked that. It was nice. Judy says they look like handcuffs. I suppose they do from there. I promise you they're not handcuffs. They are the coils. There'll be long strings of fairy lights when they're uncoiled. I promise you I'm not hanging up my handcuffs. I'm not saying I haven't got any, but they're not hanging on the tree behind me. I got a food chopper. It's not a Pampered Chef one. It's just a standard push-down food chopper, but I've sold one before. It doesn't have the base, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. It hasn't been used. It's completely unused. Just no base. One food chopper. Running out of space, as you can imagine. I got a shape sorter. Now, these can go for 12 to 15, but I don't know if all of its shapes are there, so let's find out. Okay, so I should have 10, I think. 5 for the top, 5 for the bottom, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 9, so that's not bad, is it? There's only one short. I will sell it with 9. If it was only like 2 or 3 in there, then then I wouldn't have sold it. But so which one haven't I got? Would have been sensible to just lay them out, wouldn't it? So working from the bottom, oval, star, parallelogram. Fucking hell. The things you suddenly remember from school. Don't know what that's called. What's a triangle with a rounded edge called? Can't remember what that one's called. Hexagon. And then on the top, oh, bit of hair, lovely. I think that's mine. Square, cross, circle, triangle. Oh, there's 2 hexagons. Now, does that mean I don't need 2 shapes? There's a hexagon on the blue one. Oh, no, that's a 6 on the bottom. That's a... Hexagon is 5. What's a 6? Why don't I know that? Why don't I know that? Okay, Jason says what number's missing. Hang on, because they've got numbers on them. You're right. Let's have a look. 9, 10, 7, 2, 5, 3, 4, 8, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I've got 6, have I? I have not got number 6. I have not got number 6. Oh, pentagon. Thank you, Heather. Should have known you'd know, babe. Should have known. Hexagon is 6. There was me being all fucking chuffed about knowing parallelogram, and I don't know the difference between a hexagon and anything else. Showing myself up. Alisa says this one's called a piece of cheddar cheese. Lex says it's a circangle. Okay, so yeah, it's number 6 that's missing, which is the hexagon. Morning, Joan. Catherine says live ka-ching. Did I have a ka-ching? Not me, mate. You might have had a ka-ching. I want me. Catherine's had a ka-ching. Well done. Lisa says math time with Carla. It's not going to go well, is it, if I can't remember my spaces? Jason, let's see if he's got a spare. Lovely. Thank you very much. I did look in the box before I grabbed it in case there were any lurking in the box, but I didn't open it and check it on the spot because I was filling a bag and I was trying to get it in my bag quick before Joshua came and spotted it because I knew he'd want it. I knew he would. Octagon is 8. I remember octagons. They were 8. Okay. God, how do children do these? I can't manage it. It's beyond me. Where's my cheddar cheese one? Where's my squirb? There's my squirb. Okay. Got them in. Lovely. Cathy, it was Catherine had a live ka-ching. Well done. Oh, Sam's going to have a look. Lovely. Thank you. Oh, Catherine sold a £40 jacket for which she paid £1. That's nice. Daniel 12 says, good morning. 6 mugs for £1. This morning's very wet car boot sauce, so now I have 1,006. See, nothing wrong with Daniel's maths. Okay, I don't think I missed any comments while I was playing with my shape sorter, but if I did, I apologise. People are commenting on the shape sorter. I think that's about all. Foundry says it's not cheese, it's cake. Joe says, how old do you say? They're 70s, aren't they? They're 1970s, these. Fisher Price shape sorter from the 1970s. Yeah. I remember playing when I was a kid. I remember playing when I was a small child. Many moons ago. I've got some wax strips. These are not to resell. These are for use. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, they're not. Well, I thought they were just the cloth strips. These are actually wax. These are for use on entertaining videos. Lex, come over and let me wax. Oh, we could wax Josh. Josh, would you like to be waxed live on the internet? That would make such a good video. If anybody watched Steve and Seth Resale Killers, if anybody follows their channel, if you don't, you should, because they are hilarious. They do a lot of dumpster diving, they do eBay and stuff like that, but they also do a lot of funny videos. And recently they've been doing some waxing videos, and the sight of Steph promising Steve that she was going to wax his armpit and that it wasn't going to hurt. If you haven't seen that, you need to go and watch it. It's fucking hilarious. Kiddycraft, not Fisher Price. Okay, thank you. Everybody's arguing. Some people are saying Tupperware, some people are saying Kiddycraft, some people are saying something else. So, Josh, if you want confidence, I've got to stop, mate. You let me know. And Lex says, deal. What is that deal about waxing Josh or deal about waxing you? Josh says, how much for a Brazilian? Josh, we will do you a Brazilian for free. Kelly says Jason's also got number 6 missing as well from his spare, so it must be a popular one to lose. I wonder why. I wonder what people go off and do with number 6. Karen says, my sister waxed my armpits once, never again. And poor Sam says, I have to post my own parcel tomorrow as my parcel boy, a.k.a. my dad, is going back to Spain. Rude. Well, if you will let the staff have holidays. Okay. We're getting to the bottom. It's a lot of jingly stuff in the bottom here. I only got this because it was tangled up with a load of other shit and I couldn't be bothered to untangle it at the time. And yet it's just untangled, no problem. It's an egg shape. You know when you put it in the frying pan and you crack your egg into it and you end up with an egg that's that shape? It's rusty as hell and it's probably going to go in the bin or back to the charity shop. I didn't actually want it. Joe Leek says she saw Steve getting waxed. Seen it twice now. It's hilarious. Definitely worth watching. Josh says it should have Tupperware stamped on the panel handle part. It does not, Josh. It does not. It does not. I don't think it's Tupperware. Maybe it's Kiddycraft. I thought they were Fisher Price. I thought Fisher Price made them. Don't know. Okay. So the stuff that it was tangled up in, and the reason I bought it, was some of this jewellery here. And again, it's just junk. Nobody is to get excited in any way. It's just an assortment of random shite and some free hair. Why do I always get free fucking hair? Bear with. I'm coming back. We'll put those on one side and do them in a minute. I don't even know what's it. It's literally a bag of detritus and hair. Okay, so there's a Reddy Macintosh style pen. I'll have that. That'll be mine. Reddy Macintosh patterned pen. There's a chain which is quite plainly tin. I could almost be Mr. T with this thing. Look at that. That's a tin chain. Feels plastic, to be honest. There's quite a pretty little bird cage necklace, although I'm not sure if something's meant to be in it or not. Because oh no, there is a bird. Oh, that's quite pretty. That's probably only modern tat. But and a free hair. Always a free fucking hair. Okay, it's got a lobster clasp, and I remember Lex telling me if it's got a lobster clasp, it's not vintage in any way. But it's a little bird cage, and then inside there hangs a little bird. I'm way out of the way of the camera, aren't I? There we go. Can you see that? I think that's quite pretty. I think that'll sell, even though it's only tat. Okay, have I missed loads of chat? People are arranging to take each other's parcels. That's nice. Okay, Drugs Bunny's in. Are you in the market for a new mop? I know the best mop in the world. No, I don't think I am. What did you say, Lex? That it's tap because it's modern because it's got a lobster clasp. That's what I'm correct about. Julie says, what can I claim with my points? What was your points for, Julie? If it was for telling me that's Tupperware, I don't know if it is because it's got no sign on it. I'm not giving out points. You go off to Nick and Andrew and get points from them. Their points are useful. I don't know why. Jolie says, I'm going to do a drinking game one week, although this early may end badly. Every time Carla says, bear with, I wait for it every week. Bear with. Bear with. Excuse me. You should have done a drinking game every time I cough this week. You'd all be pissed by now. I'm going to have a swig of my cough mixture. Children at home, this is not how you take cough mixture. Oh, that's fucking foul. Children at home, that is not appropriate language. Oh, nasty. It's so nasty. Oh, that's bad. It's really bad. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm back. I don't like it at all. Molly's close to me to find out why I'm upset. I'm all right, mate. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, so also in my pile of toot, I think my birdcage necklace will sell. Don't you, Lex? Even though it's only shit. This one is literally falling apart in my hands. This is broken in the bag. It was one of those threaded dangly bits, but all the dangly bits are in front of me now on the desk. Hundreds of little dangly bits have just fallen off. So that's a pile of poop. We won't be making £1 million out of that. There's a revolting stretchy bangle. I'm going to be doing a junk lot of jewellery this week. Literally, I picked up a bundle of stuff and just dropped it in without even looking at it. So there's a Christmas cracker bottle opener. There's a small plastic woman. Where are you from, plastic woman? She says on the bottom, 1073 Walco Products. She's just a plastic woman painted bronze. No idea what she's meant to be doing. Oh, she's got a plastic male friend. I don't know what the fuck these are. They look like they're from some kind of game. Jules says it's definitely Tupperware used to sell it. Okay, it's not stamped anywhere though. Isn't that odd? Very strange. Okay, I did just drink from the cough medicine bottle, yeah, but it is only my cough medicine. It's not like I'm going to share it with the family. Yeah, Alisa says they need to make cough medicine nasty tasting so kids don't drink it. Drugs Bunny says my mum says if she hears any more swearing, she'll lock me in the garden. Oh, dear. Kirsten says, sorry, I'm. And then later on, late. Chris Tyler says you'll give your computer a virus coughing like that. Karen's in. Hi, Karen. Okay. Sell the bronze man and woman as doll's house miniatures, but they're plastic. Nobody wants plastic, tiny plastic people, do they? They're genuine plastic. What else have I got here? I've got an earring. I wonder if I've got another earring to go with. I've got 2 earrings, as in a pair, one for each ear. They are, oh, sorry, I'm trying to show you. They're butterflies. They're just tin. Again, they're probably going to end up doing a jewellery job. I've got a key. Now, this could be the key to somebody's treasure. It could be the key to my heart. It's not the fucking key to my heart. Sorry, it's bent. It's bent. It's the key to Josh's heart. Sorry, Josh, not... probably crossed a line there, and it's live, so I can't do anything about it. Anyway, I've got a key. I don't know what it's for. I've got a Pudsey badge, I think. Oh, no, it's Pom Bears. It's not a badge either. What the heck is that? I genuinely don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. It's something with Pom Bear on it. Josh says the line is crossed. Sorry, Josh. Just because I'm giving away the key to your heart, that's all. You don't want to give it away. Alisa says, I know many plastic people, not worth knowing. Oh, they use them as ornaments in Doll's House. Okay. I've got a ceramic heart. This is proper. Honestly, it was all in a clump, and I just gathered up the clump and dropped it into the bag. I wouldn't like you to think that I had stood there and voluntarily chosen these items. I've got... What the heck have I got? It's still tangled. Bear with. I'm untangling. Eliza, if you're still playing that drinking game, you are going to be so pissed. Okay, I've got 1.5 pairs of feather earrings. So that's a pair of feather earrings. And then that's a spare. So 1.5 pairs of feather earrings. I've got a little piece of broken glass. You can never have too much of that, eh? And yeah, and then the rest of it is just bits off there and 2 other odd earrings. So it really is a little pile of toot that was just in a clump, and I threw it in the bag. 1 orange earring, 1 dangly bits earring, and it'll just go into a job lot of junk, basically. Tiny Nose says, looks like you closed your eyes when filling your bag. Sorry. Like I said, there isn't anything wonderful in the filler bag this week, and I knew there wasn't when I picked it up. I was just bunging stuff in and going on. Also, I really wasn't in buy mode today. I said this to Josh. We bumped into Mr. and Mrs. Cath as well. I said, I just don't seem to be in buying mode at all. But partly because I felt like poop. Okay. Where are we now? Mandy says perhaps it's the key to working out how eBay works. If I've got that, it's worth a lot of money, isn't it? Kirsten says you're going to try this stuff. Am I going to try what stuff, Kirsten? Savvy Mum says, hey, me and my daughter Amy are watching. I'll try not to swear anymore, Savvy Mum. Sorry about that. Ian says, I haven't got a ceramic heart. It's a heart of gold. I've got a heart of stone, mate. That probably is my heart. Right, I've got a little bit of broken glass on my desk now. I'm not sure what to do about it. Should I sweep it into a tissue? Preferably not one that I've blown my nose in, eh? Hang on, bear with. Oh, God, there's another cough coming. You don't want another cough when you've got a handful of broken glass, do you? Because you put your hands up and glass yourself in the face. Oh, so I'm trying to sell this stuff. Kirsten, most of these bits of jewellery shit will just go in a bundle of broken jewellery for crafters. It was filler bag. I wasn't paying for it specifically. I was paying for the other stuff that was in the bag anyway, so I just picked up the bundle of stuff and put it in. One of the reasons I picked it up was because of these were all tangled into it as well. And I liked these. This is the last item for the bag. They are Christmas decorations. They are brass. Fucking done with this cold, I tell you. Brass Christmas decorations, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in total. And I really liked those, and that is partly why it was all clumped together, because it was all tangled around these Christmas decorations, and the chain and that was all sort of tied up in it. So I wanted those, so I kind of just went, oh, I'll just chuck it all in. So yeah, so none of this filler bag stuff is bought because I think it's worth having. It's bought because I just chucked it all in the bag. So please don't go, oh, I need to buy all of that stuff Carla's bought. But I paid £3 for the bag. So to give you some context, that was in the filler bag, and that will go for over £10. Those usually go for at least 8. Pamper Chef ones go for more. I will anticipate getting 7 to 8 on the mugs. Maybe less. I might be wrong about those. I want to keep that for myself. I'm going to use the wax on Josh, so that'll be a video. The stockings will go in a bundle. The snowman cake thing probably go for minimum £5, maybe more. I freely anticipate getting 10 quid on the Christmas decorations. You know, that bag has definitely paid for itself, even if I have got a little pile of shit jewellery out of it. So there we go. Okay, Joe Leek says, whoa, I got a live ka-ching. It's the first time I've ever had while watching live. I haven't had one, have I? Nobody's ka-chinging. Oh, I have. Did I have to do it? Nobody told me I had a ka-ching. Kept that quiet, didn't you? This is an offer on the Bow It All from last week. I put it on at $14.99. It's not the most recent edition of the Bow It All. Do you remember the bow maker thing that I bought? The pink thing, if you were watching. I put it on at 15. Somebody offered me a tenner. I'm going to take the tenner because it's not the most recent edition of that thing, and I'll be glad to see it gone. So there we go. I also sold my spong from last week. So told Josh that he should have bought the spong, and he didn't buy it. There you go. So I've sold that. Oh, Savvy Mum says, where's your cardigan from? It's from Yours Clothing, but I'm afraid I've had it at least 6 or 7 years. So I can't guarantee you can get one. But if you're looking for one, you need to put in eyelash cardigan. That's what they call them. If you put that into Google, it should come up with something, shouldn't it? I find a drink a minute. Bear with. Right. Ian says, I'm confused. Are we drinking at coughs or bear withs or both? Depends how drunk you want to get, Ian. If you drink on both, you will be bladdered by lunchtime. Okay. Josh says, the good news is that Carla's left all her tat to me. Yeah, you'd be really grateful when you actually get it, won't you? Look at it. I have left him all my tat. That's a genuine thing. If I die, Josh gets all my tat. I've told the children, if I die, ring Josh, he comes and collects all the tat. I mean, let me cool down first, obviously. Don't be too eager. I might come back to life. Aid says, I think I need another swig of that bottle. I can't keep on swigging from it. I will be asleep. Do not exceed stated dose. How many swigs is a dose? Don't know. Okay. Jessie says my ka-ching sound has stopped working. It goes sometimes, and then it comes back. Heather's just had a live ka-ching. 25 quid Hobbs jacket. Nice. Alisa says Carla has a zombie cold. Everyone she coughs on gets turned into the snotty Walking Dead. And Lex says don't die. I'm not planning on dying, but I did agree with Josh that if I died, he can have the lot. So I can't go back on that, can I? Fair is fair, after all. Josh says, when can you fit the Brazilian? When Lex comes, Lex and I are going to wax you. You're not getting away with this now. I've got witnesses on the internet that you agreed to have this done. Don't even be thinking about backing out of it. Don't even. I have waxed men before, so I am au fait with the waxing process. You will be safe in my hands. Right, of the pairs of earrings, I've just realised one's got a feather missing, so they're going in the junk as well. So from the entire little pile of jewellery, the only thing I'm going to attempt to sell singly is the birdcage necklace, because I think it's pretty. And I think somebody will want it. The rest of it can all just go into a jewellery bag. And I might have a go at these, because Foundry says I can get £1 million for selling small plastic people. She definitely said 1 million. You were all there, right? Probably not live, Joan. We're probably it's probably one that will need editing, because there may be bits of Josh on show that you can't put on YouTube. Unless we put him into some sort of cocksock. He reckons he's smooth like Barbie. You're not smooth like Barbie at all. You're not at all. You were boasting about the size of your pee-pee to us the other week. You're going to regret boasting now, aren't you? Okay, Karen's had a ka-ching yesterday. A good day yesterday, sorry. Patricia's just had a ka-ching, sold a Slim Roll book. Karen's off. See you later, Karen. Lainey says, I've got a proper waxing kit. Shame I don't live near her. Lisa J says, has anyone broken their New Year's resolutions yet? Don't make any. Adendry says, not reseller related, just wondered if anyone has seen or is going to see the new 1917 film. I don't know what that one is. I was going to take my mother to see Little Women, only to discover she's been. When we discovered it was coming out, I said to her, that sounds nice, shall we go? And she said, yes, that sounds lovely. So then I said to her, right, it's your birthday on Monday. Should we go and see Little Women? She said, oh, I've been with my friend. Okay. Cheers then. So not that then. Okay. Josh says better get a big sock. See, he's showing off again now. This is the thing. If we're actually going to see you a little pee-pee, which is what you described it as, you called it a little pee-pee, then you better hope it is a big pee-pee now that you've bigged it up so much. Let me know if it's let us know if it's good, Dendry, because it does sound like something I might enjoy. Oh dear, this flipping nose. I feel like I need to cut off my head and swill it under the tap and rinse out all this stuffiness and snot. Ian's Hat Doctor says I've got a garden weed burner, if that helps, easier than wax. Poor Josh, he'll have nothing left at all. Not just no hair. He'd be completely, done, burnt to a crisp. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not enjoying this either, people. Oh. It's just shit. Oh. That sale's just cancelled. She thought it was a version 3. Oh, God. My snot, my head, my cough. It's a tickle about there and it's driving me mental. And now I've got to pay fees to relist. Thank you, buyer. Please be more careful. Those of you who are buying things, please make sure it's what you want before you hit the send button. Foundry says I won't like it. It's a war film. I don't like people buying. I don't like people dying. I do want to go see The Gentleman. That looks good. They won awards at the Golden Globes. Kelly says it'd be more fun to do it with an epilator. It was more fun for us, but not more fun for Josh. I've tried an epilator. Monaco says we might need more wax. He's very hairy then, is he? Oh, God. I am going to have a nap this afternoon. I'm going to attempt to make my roller blind. I bought a roller blind kit to turn my backdrop into a roller blind. And I'm going to attempt to create that this afternoon. And then I'm going to have a nana nap. But probably on the sofa rather than bed. Because if I'm in bed, Molly can be downstairs destroying sofas. Whereas if I'm on the sofa, she can't do that. If I ever tried one of those venti pots that pour saline water, let me know. I don't fancy that, to be honest. I think it would feel like you were drowning. Wouldn't it feel like you were being... Is it called waterboarded? Yeah. I don't think I'd fancy that. Josh says Craig hasn't seen my body, so I'm not sure what he's on about. Josh, you do remember that you spent the night with Craig, don't you? We remember, even if you don't. You don't know which bits he might have looked at and which bits he might not. You were asleep. He could have been stripping you naked and photographing you from every angle and you wouldn't have known. Just saying. You know, you don't know. Yeah, Lenny, they are, yeah. Karin says, me and Darren have movie night every Saturday, but just watch films on Sky and Netflix. Maybe you should go out, Karin, to the cinema where the films are and see the new ones. Josh says, if that had happened, he would have looked hot as hell. Imagine waking up and finding Craig just wandering around the bed with a massive, proper professional camera taking arty snaps of you. Right. Have I been here an hour? Yes, I have. Look, see, an hour of me coughing and spluttering and talking shit. I don't know why you lot put up with it. I really don't. I can't even open my eyes properly. I'm like, you know when you get... We're talking about fat eyelids last week. It's not just the fat eyelids now. It's the fat eyelids and the cold. I need to get some kind of eyelid opener. Would I look better if I... That's mental. Imagine if everybody looked like that. Oh, my eyeballs are getting really cold. With a massive camera, Mandy Michelle, camera. Oh, Lexa says 122 of you watching. Why are 122 people watching me blow my nose and cough and splutter? Why? Oh, it's weird, isn't it, when you think about it? I mean, I love you all. I'm glad you're watching, but yeah, you'd think you'd tune in and see me going and go, fuck that, not for me. I've fake coughed and made myself cough. Oh. Foundry's pointed out that if we all look like this, when you cough, your eyeballs will pop out and land on your cheeks. I did just get a ka-ching, but it was a payment for something I sold yesterday, so we're not excited. We're not excited. We're not making any money. We're all dying of starvation in this house, I tell you. No money, no food, no nothing. Oh, Benji? Who's Benji? We haven't got a dog called Benji. Buddy. Buddy's been back to the vet. I have no idea who Benji is. I've just made a fucking Benji up. Buddy, been back to the vet. Buddy cost us another 70 quid this week. Hooray. Hooray for Buddy. Buddy's an idiot. Buddy jumped out of the van window and smashed his face. Luckily, he had all of his lower teeth removed a few years back because he had jaw problems. So the vet said if he had had those teeth, then when he landed, he would have done himself some serious damage. But because they were already gone, he was much better off. So yeah, he's been back to the vet, so that was fun. Oh, Catherine's off to get into the bath with Lex. Lex is waiting to go live. So yeah, whack the like button. If you haven't already whacked the like button, do that. Do a thing. Do a likey, subscribey, ring a bell, ding-a-ling-ling. If you're not subscribed to Lex, you bloody well should be. Get over there. She is Bad Biscuit in the chat. She's there somewhere. Find her in the chat. Where are you, Lex? In fact, she's gone off to get ready. There she is. You're looking for Bad Biscuit in the chat, and to the side there'll be 3 little dots, and you go over there and you click on her 3 little dots, and they will take you to her channel. Though don't go yet because I'm still here chatting. Go over to her channel, watch her live. If you're not subscribed, then you bloody well should be. And I think I'm going to go. I think I've done talking. I think I've run out of word. That's enough brain for today. Okay. Yeah, Buddy's okay, by the way. For those who are going, poor Buddy, he's okay. Bud, where are you? Come and show the people at home that you're okay. Scooble. Come on, mate. That wrong dog. Choice of 3 dogs. We've got the one wrong. Come here, Bud. Come here. Come here, pup. Right. Come here. To show the people at home that you are actually alive and kicking and that you didn't kill yourself. Lift your head up. Show them your chin. See? See what he's done? Took your skin off your face, didn't you? Yeah. And of course he's gamming at it and won't leave it alone. So, but he's okay, aren't you? Could have been so much fucking worse because you could have broken your head open or snapped a leg off or anything. He's all right. Right. Okay. Thank you for watching. I am going to go and see if I can make my blind, and then I'm going to go and get on the sofa. I'll try. I will be watching Lex, but I'll be watching on Big Telly, so I won't be in the chat. And yeah, got hiccups now from me fizzy pop. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody have a cracking week. Waffle out on Tuesday. Something coming out later on in the week. I don't know what. Who knows? We'll see. And I will speak to you all soon. Love you all. Take care. Bye for now. Bye. Where's the button? I can't get out. I need a big door that says leave here.